Devil May Cry 5 is arguably the best game in the franchise so far, and it stands as another knockout hit for Capcom in 2019. The game sees the return of Dante and Co as they attempt to take down a powerful new demon. There's a lot of things to unpack from the ending, and those who've completed the game may leave it with more questions than answers. So throughout this video I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about the finale of it and what it teases for the future. This is full spoilers ahead, so if you don't want to know anything about the ending of the game, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. With that out the way, I'm Definition and welcome to the channel where I play it so you don't have to. When playing through DMC 5, one of the biggest questions you may have is, who is V? This mystery man possesses the ability to summon demons, and his unique fighting style is one of the coolest things about the new game. Throughout the game, his identity is teased, and as we progress, we learn that it is actually tied directly to Urizen, the game's big bad. It turns out that V used to be part of Urizen, and this detachment explains why he is physically weaker than both Nero and Dante. There's also a massive reveal about Urizen that ties into Dante's backstory quite heavily. This is because Urizen is actually Dante's brother, Virgil, who is of course a mainstay villain of the game series. It completely caught me off guard even though the Virgil clue is in V's name. In the early stages of DMC, we see Nero's arm taken by a mysterious figure that later turns out to be Virgil, who was looking to gain power from the underworld. With Nero's arm, he was able to use the power of Yamato to stab himself and create V. From this point on, Urizen begins to culminate power and become the main villain of the piece. V, who is slowly losing his life force in the game, eventually makes it to the point where Dante and Urizen are facing off against each other. Dante manages to defeat Urizen, but in doing so allows V to be reabsorbed into him, and this allows Virgil to become whole again. At this point, Nero returns and Dante reveals that Virgil is in fact his father, which, if you haven't seen Star Wars before, is probably a shocking revelation. As Dante is generally a good guy, he doesn't want Nero to have to kill his own father, so he steps in to take him down. Nero doesn't quite want to lose his father though, so he steps in, sure that there's a way to stop Virgil without killing him. This allows Nero to unlock the Devil Trigger, and this creates a new form that allows him to stop Dante and Virgil from fighting. It's not over yet though, and Virgil and Nero make a deal that if Nero can beat his father, then he will stop the underworld from coming to the real one. Those who manage to defeat Virgil will see Nero, Dante and Virgil realise that the only way to stop the underworld rising is to seal the portal. The downside of this is that someone needs to be on the underworld side in order to close it from that end, which Dante volunteers for. Nero tries to step forward for the role, but Dante states that Nero is more than capable of protecting the world now, which is a big moment as he's been pretty hard on the character throughout the game. There's a bit of a twist when Dante and Virgil both seal the portal from the underworld and decide to continue their feud there, but this allows the planet to return to normal. Back in the normal world, Nero continues to travel with Nico, and they set out to continue their demon hunting. Back at Devil May Cry, Trish and Lady are hanging out wondering what to do when Morrison appears and tells them that he has a job, which obviously hints at a sequel. I can see this following Dante and his battle with Virgil in the underworld, as well as the continuation of Nero's journey. Obviously we will find out when the next game in the series comes out, which I can't wait to play. Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game and what you took from its ending. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it and make sure you check out my breakdown of last week's other big release, Captain Marvel, which will be linked at the end. This is a channel for the hardcore players, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.